I'm back. Yes. Yay.
All right, let us begin. Episode 9.
Hello.
I got a date with Peter.
Pete. Oh, wait. We're 3 minutes in, but we need to talk about what you texted me a couple hours ago.
Jed spoke. He spoke out finally.
Part of what he said is, I ask that you please understand how much the actions being taken toward myself, my family, the men on the show, and above all, Hannah, are affecting all of our mental and physical health. My parents and sister are being verbally attacked in public. I beg you to remember what seems like a harmless action is damaging to real people. So that's sad. I mean, I can totally understand that.
Oh, yes.
I mean, if we look at Mom's rose-colored glasses take last week, did you see? Where she was like, well, what if his intention was to go on and just be there for his, you know, career, but then he like accidentally fell in love. Like maybe he got these feelings that he wasn't expecting to get.
Yeah.
You know? And so maybe that's what happened. And everyone's kind of hating on him, which
Yes.
I do understand. But I can also understand, like, you fall in
But
love.
being verbally attacked on the street. I mean, there's one thing.
Right. There's one thing when we just do it right here.
I mean, gosh.
Although we've been fair, I think. He was our pick from the beginning.
Yeah, he was our pick. I am annoyed, and I was always annoyed by the understanding it was a platform, but
Yeah.
then he had a girlfriend on top of that, and I was like, why, Jed?
Yeah.
You dimmed the light in my mind for you.
All right, let's keep going.
We're in Gainesville, Georgia, and today is Luke's hometown.
Oh, Lord, just get me through this.
Go take a shower real quick, see if God tells you what to do.
Luke was the first guy to tell me that he was falling in love with me.
Yeah, the first day.
5'8" villain. Don't go in that dark tunnel with him. What are we doing? Is this an AA meeting? What's
I don't know
happening?
what's happening, but uncomfortable.
I was starting to experiment with things like
Sex. The sins of the flesh. His eyebrows look like he filled them in a little bit too.
He probably did.
I remember getting in the shower and feeling God talk to me and hearing him say, Luke, let go.
That's because you were squeezing your penis so hard. Let go of it, Luke. Let go. Heaven. He looked up and he saw heaven. He had sex with me back in 2017, but now he won't even talk to me. That's a cute house.
That is a cute little house. I love that porch.
She gets to meet my dad, Mike. I'm Mike.
Hey.
My brother, who's also named Mike, and Hannah, who's my sister-in-law.
What?
Oh, that's creepy.
This is so confusing so far. Look how cute his mom is.
His mom's really cute. She's beautiful hair.
Oh,
That's
his grandma looks so young. Look at that. What is happening?
Grandmother. Oh, I know you are.
Oh gosh.
I want to talk to the other Hannah because she knows some things.
Me too.
Thank you for putting up with him.
And I mean this with all my heart. I hate to think of people being critical of you.
Then you're gonna hate watching the show back.
I'm like refusing to let any of the noise get into my lane of me and Hannah.
God, he's back on the road again, talking about lanes.
Somehow her heart is softened to you. And you know what? That is a gift like we could never deserve.
Oh, you have no idea, Papa Parker. Oh, right? He's gonna look back at this and be like, wow, I'm like Nostradamus.
His heart is huge.
Well, Luke clearly hurt him before this interview, so.
Exactly. He was like, say anything bad about me. I'm gonna break your other arm too. Yeah, the other Hannah didn't say anything.
I do love you.
She did the happy one.
Yeah, she did the no teeth smile, but yeah, the happy one.
I've fallen in love with him. I'm falling in love with him.
Freudian slip.
Hello. So this is my baby.
Is
Oh.
Pete rich? What's happening?
Well, Pete's a pilot, so yes, Pete has dough. She just looked like she got something yucky on her hand. She's like, ah. It's never a good idea.
Never. It's like going through a woman's purse.
That's the first time I've ever heard her really laugh. I like her laugh.
Why do you have a rubber?
Not bad. So embarrassing right now.
She called it a rubber.
She did.
What generation calls them rubbers? Is that back now? I thought that was like Aunt Mildred back in like 1960.
Yeah.
But now it's come back around?
No, I have no idea.
I think it has, because Hannah's 24.
I am falling so freaking fast for Hannah.
Don't say that when you're up in the sky. Would it make you nervous if the pilot couldn't close the door?
Yes, if the pilot was fumbling across me, yes. He is like a little boy though, because he just wooed his own takeoff and he's always doing this.
So do you mean a little boy in like he's too immature, or you just mean he's got
like
this boyish charm?
Boyish charm.
Okay.
And remember I showed you where LA was on the globe? What?
That's where Luke's gonna kidnap you and tie you up and take you away. There's an unmarked white van with no windows. You see it?
Oh, kidnapping van.
I'm dropping you off with Luke.
Wait, keep your hand on the, what is he doing?
He's got it on autopilot, or they're going down, one or the other. Well, we know he dies, so he's out.
I mean, come on, he wooed his own landing too. I love him.
He's a wooer.
I'm falling like crazy for you.
That's kind of her like, I'm not so into what you're saying face.
That was the mic face.
Yes. His dad is a grayer version of our dad.
I mean, identical.
The 70s stash that our dad will not get rid of, this guy won't either.
And then my little brother Jack.
Jack is a pilot too.
How do you know this?
Because he's talked about it before and I pay attention to anything Pete says.
He was like, just let you know, like, it takes me a while to, like, open up. And I was like, well, no. Like, I'm going to challenge you to, like...
The mom's like, did she just say like 8 times in one sentence? Even though I just said like, explaining that.
Are you ready for some Cuban food? Yes. We're gonna do a little German prayer first, real quick.
German?
Oh, wow, we're doing all sorts of languages.
Freilich, freilich.
Can I be adopted by this family?
Did they say balsa? What'd they say?
Ballsack, they did.
Ball sacks! Let's eat! Her nose is already red.
I know, who is she? Maybe the dad. Dad got to her. She was like, turn around, let me see that ass I heard so much about.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a shot of daddy's booty. Forgot about that peach. What 2 great kids though.
It scares me because I know that you're dating 3 other guys. I do know that.
Cause I know you're a big old hoe.
I haven't like expressed to her like the ultimate in the ultimate way.
You haven't given her a dicking? Is that what you mean, son? Have you seen this ass? I would've been all over that in 5 minutes.
It's
Oh, Dad.
I'm sorry.
I hate seeing older men cry.
Older men. Young men crying is great though.
Que viva el amor.
Viva el amor. Para el amor.
Speak every language that we can.
They're so trilingual in this family. You guys are the cutest. Bye.
Take good care of my girl.
Driver's like, what? While we're fast forwarding here, I caught a glimpse of myself in the monitor here. I just like to say quickly, we have a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you everyone for subscribing. If you have, if you haven't, click the button. It's that easy. But if you've noticed, if you've been here a couple weeks and you've noticed that my jawline is like seeping into my neck lately and like everything's bloating up and expanding, it's because I'm pregnant and I'm due in a couple weeks here. So I know we don't know when I'm gonna go into labor, but whenever I do, we may have Shay back, our mom, to sit in for me. So be ready for that, people.
Any day now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lighthouse, not a windmill.
All of your hopes and dreams.
Whoa. I thought that was a windmill. Oh man. Thought I had solved the puzzle.
Hey.
Oh, jeez. God, did someone just lose some teeth? What was that?
Remember when he knocked her down the first or second episode?
Yes.
What do you want?
We'll let Whitney answer that.
I've never had anyone put sunscreen on my stomach.
Me either. And if they did, it wouldn't have looked like that. It would have been skin going from side to side.
Oh God, mine. Are you kidding me? After this? It's gonna be like... Look at his abs.
I mean, his abs have abs.
Sometimes if I get lost, I need my leg to get me, you know?
I just like elbowed her in the chest.
He did elbow her in the chest.
I say this every time. I really want to like him so much. I like his shell so much. But what he does and says, I'm just not on board fully at this point.
But he has those gems.
Gems. He does have gems that he whips out.
Those gems.
Not like, like the family jewels, but like words of wisdom. But then everything else he says, like,
Oh.
Sorry. I like how that grandpa claps like this. Good job, little girlie, jumping off that stage. That's mom.
Yeah, there's dad.
You look great. Yeah, thank you, buddy. You look great too, man.
Aww. Where is Nana? I want Hannah to meet Nana. Stat.
Ew.
Well, it's not like he's had a lot of girlfriends.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Dad, zip it. It's so funny how different it is when it's hometowns with a bachelor versus a bachelorette. I mean, especially with Colton, considering he asked for every single father's hand, you know, the hand of marriage of the daughter to every single dad. But the bachelorettes don't really, I mean, they're just kind of meeting them.
Yeah.
There's no pressure on them to be like, do you approve of me marrying?
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good point.
See you guys.
That was quick little meet and greet.
That's the way it should be. Get in, get out.
With Tyler, I disagree that that's how it should be.
Oh, see, that's a different pace. It was more like,
It was like she's happy to hear what she's
Yeah.
hearing. I think they were the same size pants.
I agree.
She's like furiously kissing him. And they didn't have to worry about running into his ex-girlfriend because she's in Nashville. We forgot he's actually from Knoxville.
It's like, ooh, what's Jed got for me today?
Gee, I wonder what it'll involve. Oh, look.
Wow, a studio.
Now we're gonna kind of step into my world and we're gonna write a song together.
We've been in your world this entire season, so.
And then we'll make a melody.
I don't know if he talks like.
Yeah. We'll make a melody.
I can't get enough.
Hannah.
Oh.
With his little tight mouth. Hannah.
Dun, 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 dun. It's written in the stars.
What happened there? That was his real voice. Da, da, da.
I love you. I can feel it.
I can feel it. Did you feel it 4 weeks ago with your girlfriend too? I don't understand. That word comes naturally to him, I guess.
Yep. Just
Okay.
flip the switch. Is that Daddy with the good hair?
My mom, Dina.
Hey, Dina's adorbs.
Dina and Jer Bear.
I love hometowns. I love seeing their families.
It
makes
is
me
nice.
so happy. I don't know why.
When you stick to your truth, it's beneficial to everybody.
You should have said that to your son before he went on this show.
But did you see her looking at him? Your truth. Laser eyes.
And I know Jed's just another guy.
But he's not.
You are the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
And he is one of the guys, so.
Oh my gosh.
She is ruthless tonight.
I love them all.
I know that with us it's more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe she's mad at him and she's projecting it onto Hannah. Oh, this is awesome.
I've told your son that I'm falling in love with him.
Then I'm like, do you say that to all of them?
Did Mom have one too many glasses of vino?
I think regardless, I'm in love with her.
When I asked Jed's mom if she thought that he was ready for an engagement, she said that she believed that Jed had a different path. It definitely sets off a few alarms in my head.
That is what sets off alarms in your head, but we've been through Luke this whole time.
Pretty sister.
I don't know if they love Jed or if they hate him. That's how I feel too.
This is going to be such a hard decision to send somebody home.
Wow, we're just going in?
We're just going right on in.
Has there ever been someone that was like, I'm not sending anybody home? You're all coming to the fantasy suite with me.
At the same time. I don't
Like,
know.
do they have to send someone home?
I don't think they have to.
I don't know where I am at right now in my emotions.
He's like, we don't know where you're at either. We're trying to do this story and we don't know.
Do you think Pete's going home?
Oh, God.
I mean, it's just down the street, but still.
He just cut through the backyard and he's home. I will be so sad if he goes home tonight.
I think he will.
I'm not prepared mentally for that to happen.
Peter.
Hannah, you've redeemed yourself.
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Who the hell is going home?
Jed.
Tyler.
Oh, but wait.
What?
In the preview.
Oh, because someone comes back. Oh, son of a biscuit.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's ABC Cam, I think it's probably gonna be Jed. They only go to comfort Jed though.
Because, like,
Gentlemen,
You're all
Surprise!
the roses you asked for.
Thank you, sir. Return to your quarters.
To feel like a toss-up between him and me now, like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't blame him for his feelings.
Well, okay, but also, what about his life? And his lie?
Men can move on so quickly. And I just read recently that it takes 8.3 seconds for a man to fall in love. It takes 15 days for a woman to fall in love.
What?
So,
Where'd you read that?
I don't know. It's on the internet, so it has to be true.
8 seconds versus 15 days?
Showing that women are smarter than men, typically.
Well, that's not shocking.
Next week on The Bachelorette.
I don't think Luke needs to be an option any longer.
I have had sex.
We did it twice. They took that out of there. Next week, Fantasy Suites, baby. I gotta hold this baby in so that I can be a part of that.
You have to be a part of that. Please.
Tyler in action? Are you kidding me?
No spoilers, but please subscribe.
Yes, but don't tell us anything. Like, oh, I heard that this and that and da-da-da-da in the comments. Please no. Because we are completely unspoiled. Like a nice clean T-zone that's unoiled, we want to remain unspoiled. What? All right, signing off. See you later.
Bye. We'll see you next week. Bye.